Years ago, when I was living in a city apartment complex, the rich guy who lived on the entire top penthouse floor overlooking the majestic city skyline was found dead one morning in his car in the basement car park with his Mercedes AMG running and a hose connected to the exhaust. And those of us gathered behind the yellow police tape afterwards looking on muttered something to the effect of, "See, money can't buy happiness." The world is globalized now, shrunk-wrapped into a quick, interconnected globe. It's claustrophobic. I've noticed in recent years, as technology has convenienced us, that our spirit has been left behind. It's been deadened as a result. Especially as a man, one's life can't live in the fibre optic speed of instant access. The human mind and body cannot live there in comfort. Back before this distraction, men's world was vast. There was a huge, huge sense of adventure and discovery. We looked across oceans, we looked to the stars, we looked to the future, and spent our individual lives contentedly busy, often working on a lifelong goal and purpose. For most, it was the sizable goal of a family first off, and with that out of the way early in life, nature said, "Thanks very much," and then you were left to create with the rest of your life as a man. There were other great, more adventurous and edifying pursuits out there, like the ability for man to fly, or writing the next Tolstoyan novel, working out how to get a camera onto the surface of Mars and sending images back. But now we've stopped all that. The entire planet has been categorized. We've stopped looking up towards space and looked down at our shiny, girly phones. And all our adventure and drive as humans is femininely now economic. And the adventurous, free, passionate and creative male mind cannot, I contend, find purpose in simply make money, buy Ferrari, fuck female, make nest. There used to be more. There still needs to be more. We haven't, after all, become our marketing and technology quite yet. Not yet anyway. And so, as the world has become shrink-wrapped and formalized, the previous bright light of adventure that men used to have in exploring their lives and their purposes gets reduced to a flickering candle, barely glowing, as we let the world's feminine memes run our Pavlovian reality. And we do that every time we feel fulfilled at our phone's messages beeping at us, every time we think we found the answer in our new particular woman. No, women, I'd contend, gentlemen, have now become modern man's Mount Everest. With the world formalized, our last and only marketed adventure and final frontier has become her. It's easy to see why the historical male wasn't swayed by females as much as today's male is. Back then, when a man would look at his woman and then look at the enormity of Mount Everest, there would be no comparison. How can one compare the infinite magnitude of adventure and imagination of a mountain or space exploration with a few minutes of sticky friction with Nancy over there in the corner? Don't make me fucking laugh. Let's be honest here, drive and adventure for today's male is largely pornographic and exaggerated marketing of women to him as a last-ditch effort to anesthetize his ever-awakening male consciousness and adventure for real progress and real living. You know, it's basically, let's fictionalize a cocaine-like fantasy around a base biological act to produce more slaves for our real-life Monopoly board game. That's pretty much it. Men have forgotten what it is to climb actual mountains, what it is to actually fly, what it is to actually discover new frontiers, what it is to be alive, physically and mentally. We get a poor simulacra when we watch science fiction, but that doesn't satisfy, and we know it, gentlemen. Women as the last frontier, as the last Everest, as the last mystery of hope and feeling alive is a sham, and we feel it. This is why I think the freedom that MGTOW represents connects with many men to such a liberating degree. It connects with something essentially primal in men, freedom and the liberation therein. Women have been marketed to men today as the only adventure, the only Everest to climb. They're not. Women are not a mountain, gentlemen. They're a cliff. There are much more fulfilling and edifying adventures than women. Fuck, even writing this script for this video is edifying beyond comparison to fucking even the most gorgeous woman. And look at the result of this video I created. Try touching that experience with dinner or sex with a woman. You can't. Find your own adventure, guys. Your own passions. Your own reasons for living. No matter how petty or small in other people's eyes. Fuck them. Find what makes you content. And whatever your mountain, don't let it be her. At best, if you must, let her be the drink you have momentarily as you continue your journey. Despite what religion, modernity, or anyone else tells you, she's not your journey, she is not your adventure, she's not your mountain. Go your own way, especially with women. Later. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or Patreon my videos. Thanks.